Have you ever said, I'll start when I feel motivated, tomorrow, next Monday, after exams, after the weekend, after you finally get your life together? Here's the scary part. That day almost never comes. Because the biggest lie we've all been taught is this: motivation comes first, action comes second. But what if it's actually the opposite? What if waiting for motivation is the exact reason you're stuck? Because once you understand this, you'll never look at procrastination the same way again. A few months ago, I had this huge list of goals. Study consistently, go to the gym, read more books, upload more videos, wake up earlier. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I watched productivity videos, downloaded habit apps, bought a fancy planner, and then I did nothing. Not because I was lazy, not because I didn't care. I was just waiting for that magical feeling called motivation. Maybe you've done the same thing. You tell yourself, I'll start when I feel ready, but ready never arrives. And that's where everything starts falling apart. Here's what most people believe. Successful people wake up motivated. They love working, they never procrastinate, they're always excited. That sounds nice. It's also completely false. Think about professional athletes. Do you think they wake up every morning excited to train? No. Students with perfect grades? They don't enjoy every study session. Successful entrepreneurs? They don't feel inspired every day. The difference is, they don't wait for motivation. They move anyway. And that's where motivation actually comes from. Not before action, after action. That changes everything. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain is designed to save energy. It's constantly asking, do we really need to do this? Homework? Too much effort. Workout? Maybe tomorrow. Learning a new skill? Sounds difficult. Scrolling TikTok? Perfect. Instant dopamine. Zero effort. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's trying to keep you comfortable. But comfort has a hidden price. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you're teaching your brain that avoiding challenges is normal, and slowly, that becomes your identity. But here's the interesting part. That identity can change faster than you think. Imagine pushing a car that's stuck. The first push feels impossible. Nothing happens. Second push, still heavy. Third push, fourth push. Then suddenly, the car starts moving, and once it's rolling, keeping it moving becomes much easier. Your habits work the exact same way. The hardest part isn't studying for 2 hours. It's opening the notebook. The hardest part isn't finishing the workout. It's putting on your shoes. The hardest part isn't writing the essay. It's typing the first sentence. People think they need motivation to begin. Actually, beginning creates motivation. Think about the last time you didn't want to study. You sat on your bed, picked up your phone, watched one YouTube short, then another, then Instagram, then TikTok. Suddenly, 2 hours disappeared, and now you felt guilty. Not because you relaxed, because deep down, you knew you were avoiding something. Now imagine a different version. Instead of saying, I'll study for 3 hours, you say, I'll study for just 2 minutes. That's it, 2 minutes. Sounds too small, right? That's exactly why it works, because your brain stops fighting. And once you've started, you'll probably keep going. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates motivation, not the other way around. Here's something I wish someone had told me years ago. Discipline isn't doing hard things. It's making it easy to start. Successful people don't have stronger willpower. They remove friction. They leave the book on the desk. They keep the phone in another room. They prepare tomorrow's clothes tonight. They don't rely on motivation. They build systems. Because systems work even on bad days. Motivation doesn't. And let's be honest, most of life happens on average days, not on those magical mornings where you suddenly feel unstoppable. So here's a simple challenge. The next time you catch yourself saying, I'll do it later, pause. Ask yourself one question. What's the smallest action I can do right now? Not finish the assignment, open the document. Not read the whole chapter, read 1 page, not run 5 miles. Walk outside, not build a business, write 1 idea. Tiny actions beat perfect plans every single time. Because every small action sends your brain a different message. I'm someone who takes action. That's how confidence grows. Not from thinking, from doing. People think successful people have more motivation. They don't. They've simply learned something most people never do. Feelings are unreliable. Action isn't. Some days you'll feel unstoppable. Most days, you won't. And that's okay. Because consistency has never been about feeling inspired. It's about showing up anyway. Even when you're tired. Even when you're stressed. Even when nobody is watching. Especially then. Those are the days that quietly change your life. So remember this. The biggest lie about motivation is believing you need it before you begin. You don't. You need one tiny action. That's it. Because action creates momentum. Momentum creates motivation. And motivation keeps the cycle going. So tonight, don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until you feel ready. Open the notebook, do one push-up, read one page, write one sentence. Start so small that your excuses have nowhere to hide. One tiny action today can become a completely different life a year from now. If this video changed the way you think about motivation, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's the one thing you've been waiting to start? I'll see you in the next one. Let's level up together.